before our last vacation.
What did he do?
He agrees to be in a card game, right? He wants to be in the card game.
Oh, he wasn't there?
No, he shows up like 2 hours late. And then he comes, he eats a full meal, and then his wife, he called his wife and she started yelling at him on the phone, and all of us were like cracking up, but he didn't know that. And after she yelled at him, he came back and go, "Oh, I gotta go." I go, "Oh, something your wife said?" No, I'm just tired, I worked.
Are you kidding?
Yeah, but his wife just pussy whipped him right in front of all of us. But he came and he ate a free meal, and then went home.
That's funny, because he swore.
He is so yelled at.
That he could play cards if he wanted to.
Well, you know what happens? I did a gig the night before, and I didn't see her.
You know, you should put cameras on everybody as you talk about it, because I'm just looking at Jackie, and he's starting to tense up, and then he's getting that look. He's pondering whether to rebut or not.
Yeah. He's working.
Right. You sit there, and Jackie's going like...
I wish somebody would follow me with a camera. I worked on Thursday, or what was it?
Yeah.
Thursday morning, I get up, work here, went and did a show at Rascals at the Shore, which is about an hour and 15 minutes out of New York.
But if we knew you weren't coming, and you were going to come 2 hours late, you treated casually, but everyone wants to start playing. And we certainly only have a certain amount of guys. We would have got more guys. So we were short guys.
So you couldn't play?
It's all lies.
We had to play, we just sat and played blackjack. We couldn't play poker.
Oh.
I mean, it's all lies. I'm not lying. I don't ever lie. I tell the truth. You heard Stuttering John with that...
There's no lie in him.
There's no lie in me. This is the truth. We had to sit and play blackjack for 2 hours. Finally, Ralph showed up. And he's another guy who doesn't get to play. Because Ralph says, I'm coming. And he shows up 2 hours late like Jackie. What is this, a social event? We're here to play cards. If you're going to play cards, there was one thing that relies on, one thing you rely on in a game. It says you have enough players.
That the people show up, yes.
You know, we set up, and then there's 3 guys sitting there waiting for the rest of the guys.
Oh.
I said I would have called. I had 20 guys I could have called.
So what did Nancy say to you on the phone?
Well, he ate before he called her. And then you could just see the blood draining out of his face. And everybody's wise to this because everyone's seen Nancy do it to Jackie.
Yeah.
And I feel bad for Jackie because Jackie works hard and everything, and it's just like, tell her to screw off.
I'm trying to remember why.
I just want you once to unload on her.
There was something I had to do, and I don't remember what it was.
It was just like,
something very important.
Oh, I gotta go.
Were we going away or something?
Yeah. But everyone's seen it. His wife unloaded.
Well, she doesn't pick her spot. She just unloads wherever she is.
Dominic said he saw Nancy unload on Jackie once really good.
Yeah.
She's got him so pussy whipped and trained. He said it was unbelievable. Jackie was in Dominic's office, so...
Whatever happened to client-attorney privilege?
Oh, Dominic tells me everything. He tells me everything.
It doesn't include the Howard Stern.
No. If it has to do with Jackie, that's it. So he says, Jackie,
I can't say anything about Dominic because he's been such an amazing help to us with our flood insurance stuff.
How much you paying him? Nothing. He's doing it for free.
So he can get these stories.
Yeah. Jackie's like, yeah, he's really helping us. He's really helping us. Meanwhile, pay the guy. Pay a lawyer then.
You won't have any stories. So what did Dominic tell me?
No, so he said he knows Jackie's busy, so he turns to Nancy and says, here's the papers, you fill them out. So then Nancy goes, why are you looking at me? Let Jackie fill them out. So Jackie goes, okay.
It's almost like you were there.
Yeah. Okay, I'll fill them out.
Are you kidding?
Nah, she let him have it. And he did it, boy. He's dutiful.
He hopped right to it.
Oh, yeah, he hopped right to it. He had that little joke pen out.
I hope you're listening, Fatso. You're going to get yours.
Oh. That's no way to talk about Nancy.
Really? I thought he was talking to Nancy.
Who was he talking about?
Dominic.
Oh, you kidding? You call him Dominic, Fatso? What, are you crazy? Guy's a noted attorney.
I apologize for being late, but I had a very good reason. I had a couple of very good reasons. I don't remember what they were.
You had to go buy a rope so your wife could hang you later.
No, what's the rope so I could hang myself?
Oh, I can't laugh at Jackie, too. My wife gives me lots of crap.
Well, I was going to say, he had a good time laughing at you over your tennis game.
Yeah.
That time.
Well, the truth of it is, well, who cares?
What's the truth? Come on, you admit it. Nancy rules with an iron will.
I called home.
Iron fist.
And I basically called home to leave a message that I was coming home.
Right.
I was late
come on.
getting
We
there
all
because
saw
my father
you.
was in the hospital, and also because there was something that...
See, right away, whips out his father in the house.
Sorry.
Oh, come on.
I know there's no reason
So then you should be ashamed of yourself. You shouldn't even shown up at the card game if your father was in the hospital.
I know I shouldn't have.
Actually,
why would you say you're coming if your father's in the hospital?
Because I don't think he was in the hospital when I said I was going to the game.
Oh, and you're so attached to your father, you got to go see him in the hospital. You can't
like that,
for a card game.
Yeah.
He went into the hospital at the last minute.
I think he did, as a matter of fact.
Oh, big deal.
So why do you show up at all? That's weird, Jack. You know that's not true.
Well, I like to keep all options open in case the old man doesn't go in the hospital.
What the hell was I doing?
This old man's healthy as a horse. I know your old man.
Now, if your father had just been admitted to a hospital, would you leave and come to a card game?
Not if I said I was going to be there. Besides, nothing's going to happen to my father. The doctor can keep him alive for a couple hours.
What's Jackie going to do?
Yeah, Jackie's going to... What, Jackie's going to assist?
Yeah,
doctor, let me scrub up.
That was officially my last card game.
Good. Yeah, good. We don't want you there. Who needs you there?
You win.
Sit there all messed up. Wrecked.
He'll fix you. He just won't play anymore.
I apologize. I was too exhausted. I tried
and that's
to play,
Jackie, too. And I love Jackie. This is my last game. Like he's making me suffer. Who cares if you're there? Yeah, I'm going to be broken-hearted if you're last.
I walked in. I was exhausted. I couldn't even... Everybody's screaming at me how crummy I was playing because I was too exhausted. I said, I can't
please.
do it.
You started playing crummy once your wife got a hold of you on that phone.
Oh, shut up.
What is it?
The pants wearer of the Martling family's on the phone.
Oh. The pants wearer is on the phone? Would this be the pants wearer in the family? Hey, I admire you. You're the one woman who could tame Jackie.
She's ready to tame you. Listen to her.
Oh, she ain't going to tame me. I don't have to go home to her.
I just called to tell you to all collectively go to hell.
Why?
At the risk of sounding like the bitch you say I am.
I don't say you're a bitch. I say, you know what? You want to know what I say about you privately? I'll tell you right to your face. Jackie is the kind of guy that needed someone to really tame him.
Needed discipline.
Because Nancy knows... No.
Jackie is somebody who likes somebody else to run things.
Right.
Which I do.
Mm-hmm. No, but you wouldn't sign the papers. You made Jackie fill them out.
No, I did. Jackie didn't do one thing for that goddamn flood.
Wait a second. Easy.
Jackie didn't do one thing to fill out any paper.
All right,
take it
easy. I'm sorry.
And Dominic, as far as Dominic goes, that fat guy can go to hell.
Oh, boy. Oh,
and I'll let him have
don't say that. Don't say that. You're saying things. Nancy, you're a very strong woman. Relax.
You started
the whole conversation with Dominic. I run this business, and I have been Jackie's partner for 13 years, and the entire conversation... God, laugh at me, Howard.
I'm not laughing. It's
the entire conversation... First of all, I mean, I certainly didn't say it even as strong as Dominic said. But the entire conversation he held with Jackie about your business and you lost this and you lost that. At the very end, he turned to me and said, "Nan, you make a list of all the things you lost."
Right.
Oh, you make a list for Jackie of all the things he lost. That's what he said to me.
Right.
And I was like, oh, I got to make the list. That's what I said. But
that's you. Let Jackie make the list.
Plus Dominic.
After all, Jackie's not busy.
I've known to talk to both of them.
Dominic should have said, "Don't turn to Nancy." That's Nancy's women's lip stuff.
Well,
Jackie's out there working.
Dominic shouldn't have called us because Dominic held us up for 7 months.
Oh, come on.
I wonder if Peter Noon needs a roadie.
You got to go home today.
Where do you want to
I don't know why Jackie.
What do you mean I got to go home?
I don't know. She's going to be mad at you somehow.
And what's going on with the card game? What do you mean he was catching hell for the card game?
Because he was.
He was not.
He had to run right home.
No, Nancy,
not even a little bit.
He was scared. No,
because I
was afraid Mommy was going to spank him. But let me tell you something. My theory on you is that you're the perfect wife for Jackie.
Nancy, forget it, Nancy.
I had just walked in the door from someplace when the phone rang, and he said he was coming home. And
all I know is after he got off the phone with you, the blood drained out of his face. Boy, you must have... He knows to get home.
Nancy, he's full of crap. Don't try to make sense of it.
All I know is he ran out of there.
Well, but it's certainly easy to blame it on something else instead of saying he doesn't want to be there with you guys,
Oh, he wanted to be there with us.
Then why didn't he stay?
He knows he would have gotten yelled at for the weekend. He doesn't need that aggravation.
Well, because it's so easy to use me as a scapegoat, that's why.
He's too stoned to play cards. Call a spade a spade.
No way. I'm not calling a spade a spade. I know what I think, and I'm entitled to my opinion. I can't change my opinion. However inaccurate, I will not change my opinion. And listen, Nancy, more credit to you. You're the only woman I know.
You are the perfect wife for Jackie.
Hey, whoa. Hey, Nancy, easy. We're on the...
No, we were saying you were the perfect wife for Jackie.
Yeah, I'm saying more credit to you because...
Well, I don't think so.
Let me tell you where Nancy's coming from, even though she won't admit to this on the air.
Okay.
You want to hear my 2 cents worth of psychology?
I'll admit to whatever's true.
Okay.
Throwing a plug for a band should be...
Nancy, I will in a minute. Nancy Sirianni Martling is a woman who for many years was living with Jackie, and Jackie was untamable. Jackie was not the marrying kind.
Out of control.
Out of control. And let's face it, Jackie's the kind of guy, very physical, in the old days, very physical with women, kind of guy could walk into a room, have his hands all over a woman. It would drive Nancy crazy. She would get very jealous. And finally, she just had to lay down the law, where Jackie now is so pussy-whipped, he won't even go near a woman.
She put his head in a noose.
She did. And you needed to do it. And you did it.
That's totally untrue.
Okay. But you know I'm right. Because you were upset with his behavior for years, and you finally got him in line.
I was upset with Jackie's drinking for a long time, but Jackie has never been a womanizer, ever.
And I'm upset with Jackie's drinking as well. There isn't a person on this planet who is.
I'm upset with my drinking. I haven't been loaded in months.
No,
Jackie has never been a womanizer since the day I met him.
I'll tell you who improved Jackie's life. I improved Jackie's life. The reason Jackie doesn't drink as much anymore because Jackie feels better about himself now because of me.
True, because Jackie was drinking right through this.
No. He's gotten psychologically healthier.
Nancy changed that.
Oh,
no way. You can't stop somebody from drinking.
But Nancy
made his life worth living.
She put her foot down, boy.
Fellas, ladies, let's call,
Jackie, you're totally pussy whipped now. You used to be out of control.
Stop my drinking is getting up at 4:30.
Do you know how hard it was? Do you know how hard it was for her to tame you? Nancy used to hate when you would go and rub up against women and stuff.
I liken Jackie.
It was an insult to her.
Hold on. No, it wasn't an insult to me. The only thing was when Jackie got a massage or rubbed up against whoever.
But not even that.
I would feel skeevy, and I wouldn't want to make love with him for a while. And that's it's as simple as that.
No, but I'm not even talking about on the radio.
You have to take a couple of showers with a wire after he's with those cows.
I'm not talking about on the radio. I'm talking about in reality, in real life.
What are you talking about?
Jackie is a schmoozer. Jackie would walk into a room in 3 seconds.
Jackie flirts with men as much as he flirts with women.
That's right. He's got his hands all over women. He's got his hands. He loves to dance with women. Jackie was the kind of guy who would come into a room, Robin, and you can attest to this.
Jackie's completely changed.
He's completely changed. And Nancy hated this behavior in him.
10 minutes ago, you were telling me how I attacked Robin yesterday. If I changed, then why did I?
Robin's different. Robin's different.
Don't attack anybody else.
Yes,
you're
talking about women then.
No, he doesn't. And when he does, it drives Nancy crazy.
I like a Nancy
I wish I could have changed Jackie. I wish I had that power.
You did change him.
I did not. Jackie changed Jackie.
Hey, Jackie, if you're so free now, why don't you go feel Robin up?
No, I know that territory.
No, but the truth of the matter is, for anyone playing along at home, Nancy was never really satisfied with Jackie's behavior all the years she lived with him, and finally, just recently, has gotten him under control.
Jackie's behavior.
No.
Well, once that
Jackie's becoming
that ring went on her finger. She gained full control. It took her a little while even after that.
Just to get the ring.
Finally,
the only thing I have control over is the business, and that's it.
And she was angry for many years that Jackie did not marry her.
Well, I liken her to one of those calf ropers in a rodeo where she was riding along on a horse chasing Jackie.
Oh, yeah.
Robin, hey, Howard, why don't you push the button so you don't hear this over the air?
No, don't
say to Robin.
You better make it clean.
Use your imagination, Robin.
Months and months and months.
Did you hear how that tone? That's what she's with Jackie.
You have to pull a stunt today. I have to spend an hour on a plane next to this woman going to Montreal.
What can I tell you, man? I like to make your life miserable once in a while.
I'll sit in a different seat.
There you go. Well, don't blame him. He didn't do anything.
This is us. Come on.
All go to hell.
Oh, you're getting sensitive. I think you're fantastic.
I am sensitive.
You shouldn't be.
Why?
You're fantastic.
Oh, yes.
I'm telling you.
You know what, Howard? I heard you saying how fantastic I was, and that's why I called in.
No, you don't. You take it the wrong way. I say you are fantastic.
Wait. What was the words you used before that I took the wrong way? Hold on.
What, pussy whipped?
No, that wasn't the one I was calling in on.
Oh, you already forgot. It couldn't have been that bad.
Yeah.
I'll make you feel better. I'll give you a plug.
Okay.
Now is everything okay?
All right, what is the plug? Where are you appearing?
My band, All Folked Up.
All Folked Up.
Is going to... Oh, well, Jackie doesn't even know about this gig. When we fly in Thursday night, I'm playing at Tavern on the Plaza in Locust Valley.
Uh-huh.
And Saturday night at the Iron Horse in Glen Head.
All right.
We're a wonderful band.
Yes, you are. You sing very
You have a great voice.
Do a little of that Christmas song for us.
We wait all year, and finally here it's Christmas.
We played a little bit of it this morning, as a matter of fact.
Is that right?
Yeah, we enjoyed it.
Oh, I have some other things on tape you could play.
Well, bring them in.
Okay.
I always like when you stop by.
Is this original music?
And
Of course it's original music.
And despite what you might think, I admire what you did with Jackie. I don't think there's another woman on the planet could have gotten
Jackie would be dead if it hadn't been for you.
What is she, a wrangler?
No, I just have never seen...
I happen to be a very smart woman. I'm a good businesswoman,
You're
and
not.
I run our business.
No, can I take umbrage with that? You're not as smart as you think you are.
Oh, dear.
Just with Jackie, you're smart.
I'm just a little bit smarter than you.
You know
Howard.
Jackie.
She thinks she's a great businesswoman. She thinks she's a great businesswoman. God bless her. But you should be a wife to Jackie and not a businesswoman to Jackie.
I think she's a good wife to
What's a wife?
Don't be the businesswoman. Leave that to somebody else.
He's jealous of that aspect.
Jackie married me for my business.
Write songs about Christmas. Write songs about Christmas and Arbor Day.
You know what? I'll play you my new song called "Defeated Woman." It fits.
No, you shouldn't be defeated. That's Jackie's song, "Defeated Woman."
It is Jackie's song.
He's defeated.
It's Ralph's song.
But listen, Nancy, you really should go see her band, All Folked Up. It is quite good, and thank you for joining us today, and certainly stating your position.
The next time you compliment me up and down like that, I'll be sure to call in again.
Don't take it the wrong way. I think it was a compliment.
I hope you're not upset.
Yeah, I certainly hope not.
Robin, I'm certainly not upset with you. No, really, I really would wish
I could see you being
I
could see you being upset with Robin, but not me.
Oh no,
I'm upset.
was like Queen for a day.
I'm even upset with Fred, and he hasn't said a word.
Oh, Fred is thinking exactly what I'm thinking. You should be upset with Fred.
Good.
Fred, don't you agree with me? Seriously.
100%.
Right.
Especially after that unfounded statement, Miss Brilliant Business Person.
And this is the way she is in business.
Oh, God.
Barracuda, they call her.
No wonder she's a Fortune 500 company.
Well, listen, she's a strong woman, and she has to be strong. Jackie has a lot of people trying to take advantage of her. So.
Listen, Plaza on the Tavern Thursday night, Iron Horse on Saturday night.
What are you wearing right now?
And I hate you all.
And what are you wearing right now?
I'm wearing a very sexy leopard slip.
Really?
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
You must have put that on after I left.
No, Jackie, I was wearing it in bed. You just didn't notice.
Well, Jackie just held to pay for that.
You too.
I got all fired up.
I'll be there at like 11:30 with my dukes up, all right?
Very good. No, she's coming today. I'm going. I'm out of here. I'll be out of here by 11:15.
I'm going with you.
You're not kidding. Out the back entrance. All right, listen, sweetheart. You're a strong woman. God bless you.
Okay, darling.
All right, there she goes.
Bye.
Nancy Sirianni Martling, the coveted Martling name.
By the way,
on
I'm
the
playing
plaza.
cards Friday night.
Iron Horse.
Bitch, I'm
Iron
playing
Horse.
cards
Did you just call me a bitch?
I'm playing cards Friday night, bitch. Whether you like it or not.
That's
Please,
the way.
Jackie, please go play cards.
Yeah.
See, that's what she
Please
tells
go play
me.
cards.
All right.
She don't care.
Yeah, oh, sure. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Well, she thinks she's the businesswoman of the century. I'm a smart
She's a very good
businesswoman.
businesswoman.
I don't know why they didn't go and get her when they were looking for somebody to run IBM.
I don't know. She should be doing so much more than running just Jackie's. Her talents are wasted on you. Really, I mean, she has catapulted you right into the garbage dump.
Jeez, I thought that was her talking.
No, she's done a great job with you managing your career, and I don't say no, but I just hope the romance will still be there after... the what? The romance will still be there after you have your business relationship.
But I heard you wrong.
No, I love her. I love her, and I love her.
She's great.
All
She
folked
really
up.
is.
All folked up.
She really is great.
She's great. Good for you, Jackie.
You realize
she
she
can
just
really
called
yell.
in to announce to me that when we get home on Thursday that she has a gig that night. That's the only reason she called.
Oh, yeah. I know her. She's like you. She wants plugs.
That's right.
No,
All right.
no, I mean to announce to me.
Oh. All right,
That's
very
the way
good.
to tell
Yeah,
me.
she's afraid of you. All right, Jackie, very good. That's your little peek into Jackie's lovely life. Hey, Jackie, you sell the CDs now. When are you going to go back to cassette? I like the cassettes better.
I have CD and cassette.
Oh, you do?
Both available. I could get one for you right now. It's in my bag.
Yeah, I need to tape over the cassette. I can't tape over those CDs.
They're worthless to you.
They're worthless to me. Every time he gives me a CD, I can't tape over it. I listen to it, then it's not. No, of course, I'm kidding. Jackie, you're going through the roof with his new CD and cassette. Unbelievable what's going on over there at the Jokeland Empire.
The television commercial will be airing all Thanksgiving weekend on Comedy Central.
Oh, there you go.
With my gorgeous wife, Nancy Sirianni Martling.
Cougar Mellencamp.
Cougar Mellencamp.
Oh, shut up. Very good.
How exciting.
Oh, at least say you thought it was good.
I did. Oh, I got to get out of here.
I can't wait to see it on TV.
Yeah. It's going to be different. Okay. Also, George Pataki doing a great job. The guy is unbelievable. Thank God we voted for him for governor. Already, I see, he's screaming because, you know, when the governor leaves when he leaves the mansion there, Governor Cuomo, as he's leaving, there's a couple of things here that they're going to smack us with, like they're going to raise pension amounts. And did you read about this?
Well, I was talking about it yesterday, that he was trying to make Cuomo stop doing some of that stuff so he could make the decisions when he gets into office. And Cuomo's like,
all stuff that is going to cost us money.
Yeah, it's giving people raises and promotions.
Yeah, he's going to control state spending. He's the new boss. Very nice. They want to, listen to this, they want to raise retirees' pensions and restrict the city's use of education funding. So he's trying to say, hey, put a hold on all this, okay? Give us a break.
Yeah, you're leaving, dude.
Yeah, don't stick to taxpayers with all of this. I was just excited about that. I wanted to announce that because we backed the guy, and now we see that we were right.
He's not only just, cruising around the state doing a victory tour.
Yeah.
He's watching what's going on.
Yeah, he's not doing pay-per-view specials. You know what I mean? All right. Want to take some phone calls first and then get into the Pat Cooper stuff?
Yeah, I think we ought to let some people wake up.
All right.
Before we get into Pat. We don't want them to miss it.
Yeah, we got a whole bunch of cool stuff to go over with you today, and it's really, if you weren't with us during the Pat Cooper thing yesterday, you
missed some great radio.
Yeah, you missed some good stuff. Here's a bit of trivia for you. How long was Pat Cooper in the studio yelling, the actual studio yelling? The answer? 4 minutes.
No, come on. That had to be longer.
It seemed longer to me.
You know what that is?
I thought it was 7 minutes.
That's like the famous shower scene from Psycho. It seemed like it went on forever and ever, and it's only a couple seconds.
Yeah, well, we're going to replay that.
There a half hour.
We're going to replay that, and we're going to play all new stuff you haven't heard. Pat ranting in the hallways.
I could have sworn he was here for a good 15 minutes.
Well, actually, he was ranting in the hallways for 27 minutes, so it's very exciting. And then you'll also hear Jackie and Gary trying to console Pat.
We'll see what kind of job they did. They probably threw flames, oil on the fire.
Yeah. Ambassador Jackie, the same man who antagonized Patty Davis Reagan, went out to work on Pat Cooper.
I think I actually did better with her.
Yeah.
Did you hear it?
No, I haven't heard any of it, so I wanted to be surprised as well. But they know Baba Fuhai has heard it.
There had to be a lot of bleeps, Gary.
Yeah, a lot of bleeps. And then you'll hear Pat, for no apparent reason, attack other comedians and celebrities.
Yeah.
Which is maybe my favorite part.
Willy-nilly.
Who does he attack? Prepare us.
Chuck Norris and Richard Lewis.
Really?
What did Chuck Norris ever
Now, which one's the comedian and which one's the actor? Now, he attacks Chuck Norris and Richard Lewis.
Yes.
Wow. Pat really in rare form. But let's not find out why, because it'll be a surprise.
He must be sitting there at his radio this morning. He's waiting to hear the play-by-play. He wants to see what he did yesterday.
The alarm went off at 5:45. He put on a pot of coffee and have a cigarette.
Listen to his work.
Oh, boy.
If you want to hear the rantings of Pat Cooper, stay tuned because we're going to have it all for you. Let me take a break. I'm going to open up our phones right after these words. I told my wife last night I'm playing cards Friday night. She was like, "You're playing cards Friday night?" I said, "Oh, come on, Allison. I haven't been out of the house."
Do you ever go home and say, "Honey, I'm going to do this," and she goes, "Okay"?
No.
Oh.
It's always a discussion. It's like I said, "Allison, I haven't been out of the house in 3 months. I literally have not left the house in 3 months."
And you've been there with her all weekends and stuff?
She was like, "Well, maybe I want to go see a movie." I said, "I'm not going to a movie. Cards." Card games getting very big. Evidently, I've tapped into the male psyche because everybody wants to get out of their house on Thanksgiving. Because everyone's calling me trying to get in on the game.
Trying to get in there. You're going to have a whole Las Vegas night going on.
Yeah, we might never go home. I'm not even sure who's playing. We don't ask Jackie anymore because Jackie's a pussy.
Jackie always had a problem anyway. He would only get out. If he could get out, he could only get out for an hour or two.
Yeah, then he'd show up and go, "Hey, doesn't anyone have any pot? And I'm going home."
But didn't once Nancy call and they got to a big thing and he had to go home?
His wife called him in the middle of the game, and it was bumming everyone out. He was just like, stay away, Jackie.
Yeah.
And then he would come, because Dominic gets Dominic puts out a big spread of food. So Jackie comes in, he eats, he comes late, which is a no-no in cards because you have a certain amount of guys.
Right.
So he comes late, he eats, he stuffs himself with all the food from the buffet, and then the rest of the night, like, he plays 2 hands of cards, screams about pot and beer, and then he says, and then Nancy calls, he's got to leave.
Gotta go.
And then he goes up to...
There's always an emergency at the Martling home.
And then he goes up to the buffet and wraps all the food up in napkins.
He takes a doggy bag.
And he goes, hey, it's only going to go to waste, right? Right?
And then, no.
What?
Take it and put it in the dumpster.
Don't want to say anything?
Well, I'm just...
You going to tell me I'm lying?
Is this on?
Yeah. Yeah.
At any point... Oh, there you go. At any point, am I allowed to inject any of the truth in?
What is the truth?
I was late because I was visiting my father, who was incredibly sick in the hospital.
Oh.
Another rotten excuse.
Yeah.
When I got... I had...
But he's been late before. It's not, like,
now, what happened the other time?
Yeah, he's always late.
If I was ever late, it was because I was in the pool where I was supposed to meet you, where you never showed up.
Sure.
That
go
was
ahead.
Super Bowls you're talking about.
Well, if he can mix up stories,
he's dreaming, but go ahead. All right.
Never been late for the card game.
Your father was always sick during the card games. Go ahead, yes. The last 30 card games he was sick. Go ahead, yeah.
I was never late before.
Right.
That is the truth.
Yeah.
And I was exhausted from working Rascals the night before, but since I had promised you guys I was coming, and I knew that the amount of people that are supposed to be there, it wrecks again. If there's too few or too many, it screws it up.
Right.
Let's admit that.
Yes.
Okay. So I tried to go. Of course, I got a little high on the way there.
Right.
So when I got there, I couldn't take the combination.
The guy was wasted.
I couldn't take the combination of Neil and Neil.
Oh, come on.
So it was a little annoying.
It was messing up your head.
Yeah,
I did eat
it was bringing his head down.
I did eat like a pig.
Neil was making jokes.
He's annoying. And I ate like a pig, I admit that. And
admit Neil is the most fun at the card game.
Oh, he's in both.
You don't think so?
I love Neil.
Yeah, so how could you say he was bringing your head down?
I was stoned and he was annoying.
Okay. He was goofing on Jackie. Neil sits and goofs on everyone. That's his job.
You know what it was? I was too tired to help goof, and I just wasn't in the mood. And I got up.
It's going to be one big night of goofing on Dominic this time. I figured out how I'm going to punish Dominic.
Maybe I will be there.
Yeah, I figured out how I'm going to punish Dominic. Well, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
I want to shave his head.
And then you started eating.
So and I got done eating like a pig. I was really exhausted, and my wife wasn't supposed to be home.
Oh.
So I decided to call home and tell her that I was on my way home. I called home, and when I was leaving the message, she picked up the phone. I said, "What are you doing here? I'm on my way home." She didn't call there. I called home, and yes, I did take a doggy bag. I took everything that was left because they would have thrown it away.
From my point of view, Jackie shows up late.
Went out and fed the homeless.
Thank you for letting me put the truth in there. It must be a holiday.
No, well, I'll tell you my point of view. Jackie, here's my point of view. We decided to have cards. Instead of, if Jackie's father was sick, what he should have done was picked up the phone ahead of time, called everyone, said, I'm going to go visit my father in the hospital, and get someone else to play, or something. So we get there, we're waiting and waiting.
He visited his sick father and then got high? Is that what you said?
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
I'm sure he got high before he visited his sick father.
It was a Friday, Robin.
Father high.
It was a Friday.
Jackie had no idea.
I went to the hospital and copped the pot for my father.
In all seriousness, most people, when they go to visit their parents, have to be high. So let's not put the guy down for that.
Yeah.
Don't put him down for that. Okay.
Yeah. I don't get high, but I just don't visit my parents. So
the truth is, at that point, I did not have a car phone and didn't expect to be in the hospital as long as I was.
Anyway,
that is
okay, could have called.
And
he didn't know track of time.
Yeah.
And
I was in traffic.
Anyway, so then he's in traffic. He's in everything. So everyone else got there, but he couldn't.
Obstacle course he ran to get
poor Jackie. He's in traffic because his eyes were barely open. He couldn't see. He was crashed into a wall. So then from my point of view,
was fine. Jackie was in slow motion.
From my point of view, we're playing cards. We're waiting for this guy. Finally shows up. We have to wait for him to finish eating. He's stuffing the food. He screams about pot for two minutes. Plays 2 hands of cards. Gets up, making phone calls. Next thing you know, he's talking to his wife in hushed tones, and suddenly...
there was no hushed tones.
I have to leave. I have to leave. And then he's grabbing...
Everyone told that story.
And then he's grabbing...
Of course everybody told that story. That doesn't make it true.
And then he's grabbing... What do you mean it's not true? Tell me where I'm wrong. And then he grabs napkins, and he's shoving food into the napkins for some dog that he doesn't have.
He can't leave it. Why didn't you leave something for somebody else to take home?
Food was going to be thrown away. The food was going to be thrown away.
But you're Ralph, am I off here?
No, not at all. He asked for tins.
Yeah, he called that. Yeah. Then
wait. Now
I'm turning your microphone off.
Either I was wrapping it in napkins or I asked for.
You know what? You want to know something? I admit I'm wrong. It was tins. He called down.
You said napkins.
Yeah, he called down He starts calling down to room service.
No.
And asks for tins.
They were cleaning up, and as I said, you were going to throw this away, and instead of them throwing it away, I was going to take it with me, and they volunteered and went and got me something to put it in.
Oh, they volunteered.
Can I have some time? It would have gone in the garbage.
Then we have the room people in there.
3 lovely little kids.
Bringing in tins, interrupting our game. And we don't like to be interrupted during the game.
Yes. Timmy and little boy.
Plus, he was on the phone. He was on the phone for like 10 minutes, and we're waiting for him.
Oh, but you weren't. Wait, you're over in the corner. You are learning to lie, aren't you?
No, I'm not lying.
Was I speaking in hushed tones?
Yes, you were. You absolutely were. You never let anybody hear what you're saying on the phone. That's all private. That's love talk.
Of the huge suite
when Nancy yells at you, you don't want anyone to know.
Yes, my dear. Yes, nobody knows better than you, my dear. That's right.
There wasn't a fight.
No, there was.
And you came back and you're like, I can't.
Oh, you know what? At one point I was quiet. I said, this sucks. I'm coming home.
Right. You did.
So maybe I whispered that.
Yeah, he was fighting with his wife.
I wasn't fighting with.
So what do you? What do you want from my point of view?
I didn't
what
say
is the stuttering, John?
Dominic wants to add to this.
All right.
Oh, please.
We'll get to the truth.
Cheater. Hey, Dominic, am I right?
Not only you're right, but he made us order more food because he was late, and they brought up more food tins. He left enough food for Thanksgiving for 9 people.
Hey, by the way, Dominic, here's the deal on the card game. Forget Jackie.
Yeah.
Are you playing, Jackie? Do you actually want to play?
I have family coming to town, but I'd like to come. Could I have my option? So
you actually could have an option. Your microphone is on.
Oh, okay.
He's insane.
My head's got to be heard.
If my mic is on, I'm not going to talk.
You just feel...
All right, wait a second.
My headphone...
All right.
These haven't worked for 2 weeks, but Scott's fixed it.
Do you have any tins?
Anyway, Dominic, here's your punishment.
I was told already what it is.
What is
Who told you?
I have to wear a dress.
No.
Oh, good.
He'd like that.
If I hear a lot of guys want to come, if we end up having 2 tables, you can't sit at my table.
Oh, please, I have to kill myself.
You still have to throw money at him.
Anything, as long as I'm being forgiven by the entire group for my error.
I don't forgive
He can only visit your table when you need money.
Dominic is so fat and stupid. I got to tell you something.
Fat and stupid.
You know what? I very rarely get out to play cards, and I like to play cards. Even though Dominic has some sort of problem because he gets bored if we play for $1 or $2.
He likes big money.
Yeah, Dominic likes to lose thousands of dollars at one sitting. You know what I mean?
It's no fun unless he's losing millions.
Yeah, he's not satisfied. You know, Dominic, a card player can play for 10 cents. It's the idea of the win and just having fun.
Camaraderie.
Yeah. He gets crazy. He's like, the game's getting boring. And then he's in on every hand because he doesn't care if he loses $100. That's nothing.
You can't read them. You have nothing to do.
Yeah, it's really bad when you play. Because to me, you got to play it like this. Each chip is meaningful.
Right.
Forget what the value is.
What the value
Whether it was $5,000 a chip or 5 cents a chip, you got to play like the chips mean something.
And you want to win.
There's skill to it. But Dominic's like, okay, I'm in. And you know what? Without looking at my cards, I bet $3 million.
Yeah. You know, it makes it not a game for anyone else.
Right. It's boring.
Can I ask him a question?
Yeah.
Dominic?
Yes?
At what point did you decide that you were going to fix the deck?
Well, that's what I'm building up to. Let's build up to it. And if you don't answer this honestly, you're not playing for
Has he not fessed up yet?
Well, okay, I'm going to get to the bottom of it now.
All right.
So I love to play cards, and I don't get out often because my wife thinks if I leave for a night, I'm no longer in love with her.
You're locked up.
Yeah, I'm locked up. I'm such a great catch that I'm locked up. So I'm learning from Dominic what he does with his wife. He just walks out the door. She don't know where he goes for days.
See, I guess you're
By the way, Irma heard what you said yesterday. She said that she appreciates the nice things you say about her.
What did I say? That you walk out of the house and don't...
You said she's attractive. You said she's pretty. She's a nice lady.
Yeah, she's way too good looking for you.
Hear at home.
Yeah. She has to hear him on the radio because Dominic's busy running away for 3 days. Dominic just leaves the house and tells her, look, that's it. Howard wants to play cards. I'm playing.
Howard's my wife.
In fact, he doesn't even have an explanation. He just leaves.
He loads up the trunk with money and leaves.
Yeah, it's like, hey, listen, you know what? And he's right.
Well, there is a portion of your life that should be yours, isn't it?
Yeah, I am no longer allowed to own my own life. And then my wife goes, well, live alone.
Oh.
And then I go...
Do you ever do this to her? She comes in and says, I'm going to lunch with the girls. I have a night out. I'm doing this. You say, oh, God
yesterday my wife comes in looking a mess in those nylon workout outfits. She goes, I just played tennis with my friends, and I got to go get my manicure, and I got it. And I'm like, whoa, what a life. How could you? And then, you know, and she gets all this female bonding from all her friends.
Yeah.
All right, first of all...
Now, wait a second. So I get to play cards.
Yeah.
I go out, and I just like the game of chance. I enjoy it, and I enjoy being with the guys. But Fat Dominic worries like a girl. He's like my girlfriend. He worries that I'm not having a good time and I'm not winning. He thinks I'm sad that I'm not winning.
He wants to stand there with you and make sure you win some money.
So I hadn't won a hand all night. So Dominic goes ahead. And everyone at the table trusts each other. It's not one of those games where everyone's looking at each other. And I see Dominic. He's always going through the cards. He's always with cards. He's looking at everybody's He's looking at cards. So he's shuffling through the deck. So I get an amazing hand. I get 4 aces. It's a 7-card stud game. 2 of the aces are under. And 2 of them are... So the best hand that it looked like I had was a pair of aces. And he even fixed it, I believe, so that the other guys would get flushes.
Yeah, I had a straight flush.
Yeah. Now, Ralph had a straight flush and is betting into me. You don't get a straight flush ever. It's 7-card stud, nothing wild. He sat there. You know why he can do it? Because no one sits and looks at what Dominic's up to. It's no great feat. Any one of us could do it because everyone trusts everyone.
But it's supposed to be an honest game.
And that's the fun of it. So anyway, yeah.
Who had a straight flush?
I did.
Ralph.
Did you fix that, Dominic?
More of a kind.
Then it was
then he had
a flush, or was it? It was a flush.
It was a flush.
But a flush is an amazing.
It was like a royal flush.
May I respond?
And let me just say something.
Yeah. As a lawyer, it's hard for me to be...
So he fixes the first 4 aces I had no clue because Dan Foreman dealt. I don't know how he did it, but he did it. No one cut the deck. The second 4 aces already I caught on. I figured it out.
So you got 4 aces twice.
Yeah, I got 4 aces twice. Not in a row, but it happened again a couple of hands later.
And I had a great hand at that point, too, and I started betting into it again.
Yeah, and he gave everybody a great hand. And we got suspicious when Dominic was begging guys to stay in because he had arranged the deck. Yeah, that would throw it off.
Now, he also got 4 aces. He
even gave himself 4 aces.
I mean...
But everyone knew.
But to set that up, that's kind of difficult, Howard. So you have to have the deck prearranged. He must have switched.
All right, so tell us what happened. At what point...
Can I be first?
How'd you do it? First, be honest.
All right, I'm going to be really honest right now. All right, number one, calling me fat and stupid's not fair.
Well,
first of all,
you're fat.
I've lost a lot of weight, and I thank God.
Yes, but you gain it all back.
No, I didn't.
Every game he says he lost a lot of weight, and he's huge as a house.
But the thing is, he has lost a lot of weight. He just doesn't keep it off.
I get more chances talking to a courtroom than I do here. It's number one, I lost a lot of weight because of Dr. Gullo, Stephen Gullo. Thank you, Dr. Gullo. Number 2.
What, did he keep the food out of your mouth?
He chained the refrigerator.
He gave him lipo-suck.
Hey, backstage clothes.
He cut off one of my legs.
All right, so tell me what's going on.
Can you believe that for 8 weeks I missed all this?
All right, now just tell me something.
I'm telling you.
You know I'm mad at you.
I'm not yet.
I normally would never say you're fat and stupid, but I have to attack you.
No, you've never called him stupid.
No. Well, he's not stupid, but...
I read a book.
All right, go ahead.
Number 2, Ralph getting the flush, straight flush, was just gay luck.
Was it luck, really?
Gay luck.
Gay luck. Gay luck.
That's funny.
You say that's the luck of the gays.
The luck of the gays.
The luck of the gays.
Gay luck.
Gay luck.
Ralph's not laughing. This must be what it's like at the card game.
It is. It is. And it's worse. It's worse.
Okay.
That's why Jackie's head got ruined.
All right. Number 3, I'm now going to totally admit everything I did.
All right.
Are you ready?
Go ahead.
All right.
And this is the truth. The first 4 aces, I fixed them.
Right. I knew that.
When?
I fixed. What happened was I made up the deck, and I gave it to Dan, and he didn't cut the deck.
Right.
But I'm not the only person at the table who's fixing cards.
Who else?
Neil.
What do you mean?
Neil was trying to fix the deck, but
Me.
No, but Dan cut the cards because it was supposed to happen 3 times.
Oh, so you planned it with Neil?
No. Neil was doing it independently. Now, this is the karma that made me nuts and made me not...
Wait a second. How do you know Neil was doing it independently?
Because he told me later. Now,
what did he figure out what you were doing and decide to get in on it too?
He caught me the first time.
Uh-huh.
But why did Neil?
I don't know.
Want to fix the deck?
It was a joke, but it got out of hand. Now let me tell you part
But what
two.
did you think I'm so stupid that I wouldn't figure it out?
It was supposed to just be a joke, and it got out of hand. I haven't slept for weeks over this. You're my only friend. I lost you.
No, yeah, sure. You sound like a guy who hasn't slept.
I have no friend.
If you hadn't eaten in 4 weeks, then I'd understand that you were upset.
All right, now let me get to part two.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
And this is the God's honest truth. The 4 aces I got were legitimate. I know you're never going to believe this.
Hang up on him.
They were legitimate.
You're not playing, Dominic.
No.
I told you to come clean.
Howard, the 4 aces I could have never fixed. I got it on the 6th and 7th card. That was the karma of all this that made me nuts.
That you actually pulled 4 aces.
Don't you remember when I pulled the 4 aces?
And
Howard?
nobody's ever going to believe it.
Yeah,
Nobody was in the hand.
No, because everyone felt at that point that he had 4 aces.
No, that's not why. There were 2 under. The last card was the ace. It was bizarre. I won like $9 from it, but it was bizarre. And then.
Well, I'll tell you the truth. I really think I might pull out of the game Friday night. That's how annoyed I am with you.
No, don't do that.
Because I got to tell you something.
What was the joke? I don't get it.
You ruined my game. And guys like Ralph and Ronnie, they don't have a lot of cash, and you cost them hundreds of dollars.
I'm going to pay you off as soon as I get there. I lose thousands of dollars, and the only one to lose is what are you complaining about?
But what was the joke?
I come there with all this money, I go home with nothing.
But you ruined the game. What was the joke? I wanted to have a real game of cards.
Where was the joke?
And now everyone's got to sit and watch everyone else. That's what sucks. I used to like it because it was a friendly game.
I'm only going to deal with one hand. Let me just say one more thing.
I don't know.
It's like Maverick. You got to have a gun.
Yeah, everyone's going to come armed.
Yeah, you know what's going to happen? Neil's going to see how much attention Dominic got from doing this, and now that's
Yeah.
the whole game's going to be getting away with it.
Yeah, now it'll be jokes.
Yeah, I don't want to play with jokers. I want to play with guys who play cards.
I'll never do it again.
And you want to know something? The stakes are going up Friday night because now it's going to matter to people to win.
Listen, you're doing to me what your father did to you. When you tell the truth, you get punished more.
No, you know what it is? You act stupid, and you have to be punished. You're right. My father's, if you act dopey, then you get punished.
Yeah, he told you not to be stupid, you moron.
You got to reward honesty.
The only reason you're getting to play again is because you pay for the room and you buy the food.
Absolutely. No one really likes it.
That's the only reason.
Just let him serve.
What's on the menu, Dominic?
Hey, what are we eating?
I got good
Are we having
stuff.
a Thanksgiving feast?
Absolutely. Full hot turkey, stuffing, and gravy.
Shrimp? How about massage girls?
Spaghetti.
What is it?
What'd you say, Ralph?
Ronnie the limo driver's on the phone.
Ronnie the limo driver?
What did Ralph say?
Here's Ronnie.
Girls.
You mean massage boys?
I don't know. Is that what you want?
What is it, Ronnie?
Okay, he explained everything now. Now I want to know how, when I was betting into you and I had a full house, you had 4 aces again.
I have no idea.
Oh, come on.
No, I swear I couldn't do that.
Again.
No.
It happened. We haven't.
Hey, never mind all this. Who's playing Friday night? I got to know how many guys. Because listen, Jeff Schick from IBM and Eddie want to play too.
Now the game's out of control.
Fast Eddie.
You see, I let you get involved. It's out of control. Now I get everyone.
Ronnie, are you playing?
Yeah, is he sitting at the other table?
Well, we're going to see now. Let's see how many guys we have. Hey, Ronnie, are you playing?
Yeah.
Because Ronnie was like all of a sudden pussying out.
Really?
Well,
that's surprising.
But I don't feel like getting ripped off by Dominic.
Yeah.
Ronnie, I want you to think of our Atlantic City trips. Take that back right now. It could mean a lot of
Ronnie, you shouldn't say anything.
Ronnie's like Dominic's bitch. Whenever Ronnie starts losing, Dominic just throws money on him.
Ronnie throws like $1,000 under Ronnie's bed.
Yeah, Ronnie, how could you complain?
Ronnie, will you
I want an honest card game.
Ronnie, will you
I'm not a big card player, and I want an honest card game.
Ronnie, will you take that back right now?
I'm to play a smart card.
Hey, what happened to Fafafui? I thought he wanted to play.
Is he out?
Are there going to be a lot of strangers at this game? Because I want to know, okay, can I bring my stuff and sell it?
Yeah, bring some tapes. No, I think you know Jeff and you know Eddie. I think you don't know Eddie,
but
have
two tables, like 10
let's have 2 tables. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
And is Dan playing?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not missing it.
I'm not really upset over what's happening.
All right, so how many guys is that? That's Dan, that's Jeff, that's Eddie, that's
Wayne,
Jackie. Are you really playing?
I think I'm going to play. I got a lot of family coming into town.
So
you want to get away from
these
No,
guys.
but sometimes they come over in the morning, and then I'm free. I'll know by today.
All right, forget Jackie. He's not going to play.
Jackie, what about if I have a case of beer you can put in your car?
I'll be there waiting for you when you get there. Make it 3 cans.
Right. You can't count on. I'm not getting a definite, so I can't count. If Jackie shows up, fine, but we got to count on the guys who are going to play.
You got Wayne.
Wayne, Neil. What about Don?
Wayne's coming?
Says yes.
Okay, and Ralph.
Yeah.
Only
of
if Dominic makes rest.
Ralph will sit at his own table.
Yeah, but
Ralph played by
Dominic
himself.
wouldn't call Ralph and invite him. I had to call him.
I know. Dominic will never call Ralph.
Really?
Because he thinks Ralph's gay.
No, I don't.
What, do you think you can catch it over the phone?
No, I have nothing against. I have nothing.
Ralph. He hates Ralph with a passion.
I do not. Oh,
It's just he's jealous of your relationship.
Yeah. Dominic hates Ralph because Ralph...
I gotta tell you this. One time, Dominic got me alone, and he says, "That's Ralph. I don't know about him. He hangs around Howard all the time. Howard has to be very careful."
Yeah, that's my protected Dominic. I'll tell you who I have to be careful of. Dominic.
Oh, Howard?
Yeah.
Take that back right
I'll hang out with Ralph anytime.
And I'm not going to repeat what Robin's response was.
Oh, I was revving you up, Dom. See where you go.
Robin, Atlantic City.
Dominic, come clean, man. What was her answer?
Yeah, come on, Dominic.
Okay, I've got two also guest appearances. Are you ready?
Who's coming, Senator D'Amato?
Senator D'Amato will most likely be there, but to this.
Who?
Pat Cooper.
Oh, stop it.
So funny. Someone told me Pat Cooper was on another radio station yesterday. Say he was gonna beat me up.
Good. You can't get James Garner. Maybe you can get something to go.
I'm gonna have to beat up Pat Cooper.
I would miss that too.
How funny is that?
Now he's gonna beat you up.
Yeah, he's gonna beat me up.
That's
I
very
wouldn't joke
rational.
about it.
What?
I wouldn't joke about Pat Cooper. I think we finally reached the taboo point.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to play the tapes. It's really funny.
Oh, no.
All right, how many guys are playing now? Can someone count? Would somebody write beside? Why am I always writing?
Ready?
All right, hold on.
Now, quick.
Wait. All right, go ahead. I'll count on my fingers.
Howard.
That's me.
Dominic.
Go ahead.
Neil.
Right.
Wayne.
Go ahead.
Ralph.
Yeah.
Ronnie.
Go ahead. Jeff and Eddie.
Go ahead.
And your brother-in-law's coming?
My brother-in-law.
Don.
Right, that's 10.
Friend.
10.
Put me as an alternate. And
And what about Fafa Fui? Where is he in this?
He's never coming to say whether he's going or not. He's probably not going to.
If you want 2 tables, I get Stuttering John probably if we have to.
Oh, all right.
Dominic, could you put
What happened, Fafa? Your wife tell you no?
No, she didn't tell me no.
What happened?
I told you that it wasn't about my wife. I told you it was about my nephew coming to town.
Find that out.
I may be there.
How about all the
Now, what is this maybe? You know what?
If I show up,
and you know what? Ronnie reminded me about you. The first time you showed up at a card game. What did you tell me yesterday, Ronnie, about Fafa Fui?
Well, you came to the game and that was it. That was the last time.
Yeah, and we invited him.
You know what?
We invite him every time.
Ronnie, I've never been to a card game.
That's not true. You played once.
Where? When?
You played once.
Time ago.
No,
even when we take the tour bus, I always invite you to play. You sit there and sleep with your mouth open.
I've never played cards with you guys ever. I've never played cards with you guys. You guys are all
Do you
wrong.
want to play? You told me yesterday you wanted to play. Then all of a sudden you remembered you had Baby Jackson and Mary.
Oh.
You want to play, man?
I'm sorry, I can't
you want to be a
afford
man
that.
or a pussy? You want to play? I'm inviting you now.
I don't
You
know.
keep saying you know.
The answer is I don't.
Then you're out. Goodbye. Get out of the room. Out of the room,
I want to
pussy.
be at his table. He doesn't know how to play.
Yeah. Get out.
Gary, all the dental floss you need.
Ronnie still don't know how to play. He's played in 100 card games, so it doesn't stop him. Ronnie still hasn't figured out how to play poker. Still needs 7 guys helping him.
And he's angry at Dominic because he doesn't know if he cheated.
I think Dominic. Oh, Robin.
Gary goes, I don't play a lot. I'm nervous. I go, no one there knows how to play.
Yeah, really, Gary.
Yeah, what happens if you don't know how to play? Like
Gary's-
your life is ruined?
Gary's out. He's a big talker. No one invites me. I just invited him. He goes, oh, I can't. My nephew's going to... Like the nephew has to sit there and be entertained by Baba Booey.
I better call Charlie Hammond and order food for 30 then.
The nephew is 7 years old. And
No, he's a teenager. He doesn't even want to be with his uncle anymore.
yeah, no one understands that. He wants to sit there with Fafa Fui.
He wants to go see girls.
Yeah. My nephew's coming in. I got, like, Fafa Fui. What are you going to do with your nephew on Friday night?
I was actually probably going to take him to see Tony and Tina's wedding.
Oh, I see. You are.
He wants to go in. Hey, believe it, you guys think I'm a moron. He lives 1,500 miles away. He still thinks I'm a cool guy.
I doubt it.
He's putting up with you.
Oh, yeah.
How old is he? Does he know how to play cards?
Yeah. He's almost 15.
I don't want no 15-year-old there.
Probably plays better than us.
Please.
Ralph does.
Can I ask
Ralph
you
wants to know, is he cute?
He's got that little peach fuzz under his nose. You'll love that. It's a certain flaxen hair. Seriously, I really don't know if I'm any good. Are you guys any good?
No.
Gary, believe me. Believe me. You'll fit right in.
John and I
You're just like a baby.
No, John and I were just saying how we're both like really bad card players, and it's embarrassing because I used to play with guys
John
who were
won
good.
the last time he came.
I used to
John
play
won
with
a
guys,
lot of money.
I used to play with guys that were good, and they really make fun of you. They make like guys who could I used to play with guys who would say,
"Listen, do me a favor. Do me a favor.
Make fun of you anyway.
Sit this one out. Go be with your nephew."
Gary, can I say one thing?
I'm an idiot. I want to be my family.
Good.
Gary, never make fun of you.
Can you imagine? Yeah, we would never make fun of you, Gary.
Would it be brutal or not?
Your plate would be toothpaste.
Don't you think it's going to be kind of weird with 2 tables?
I don't know.
We'll have fun.
We'll have fun.
We can all switch.
Look, whoever wants a show, hey, Dopey, why do you announce, Dominic, I got to hang up on you. There's something wrong with you. Yeah, all right. Yeah, you're not thinking clearly. Don't announce everything.
Okay,
every
we're not
little
playing
detail. You dope.
Send out a map and tell everybody where we're going to be.
Yeah, why don't you draw a map? All right, goodbye. You know what? I'm not playing that. You're so stupid. You're so dumb.
This is sickening.
Get some surfers down.
Howard, we've been talking when we're playing for...
Loves his airtime, don't we? We got to do something to him.
We should pink belly him.
I don't know if you guys have enough guys to pink belly Dominic.
Yeah, not enough hands.
We need a fire department.
All right, so who's playing? You're playing?
Yeah.
I'm going to play. Jackie, you playing or not?
I think so.
All right, Jackie's playing. So this is probably about...
You never ask Fred because Fred's not a card player.
He doesn't play. He's a drag.
Yeah.
No one wants to be with Fred.
Right.
Sit there and
Wouldn't
open.
that be funny?
What, so he drinks and falls on his face again? We tried going out with Fred.
And I did better the second
Fred
time.
always causes a commotion.
Yeah. He doesn't say anything, doesn't add to the room, and then just falls on his head, and everyone's going to go to the hospital, and the night ends early. We were having a great time.
Did good the second time, too.
Yeah.
Brought everybody down.
All right. I got to come back and take a few phone calls.
You bastard.
I'm going to play a few commercials. I'm going to come back, and then I'm going to play the Pat Cooper stuff because it's so good.
All right.
At the risk of being beaten up. And we'll be back right after these words.